Do you wish you were broke? Do you hate money? Introducing War Robots Pay to Win. Yes, you heard me right. I'm making a new account just to spend money. If you don't know, War Robots is a game that tries to get you to spend money in every way possible. That's why I want to see how much easier it is to progress through the game paying rather than free to play. So we started off by spending like 5 hours just getting a little bit higher level. I wanted to get to level like 16 or 17 before I spent any money, but I got a bit trigger happy. It happened. I did it. I made my first purchase. After that interesting piece of dialogue, I made my journey with the Ao Jun for like the next 4 hours to get higher level and hopefully get Mark II stuff so I could buy that instead of just Ao Jun. Well, that was my plan until I impulse bought something else. I'm not sure why I actually bought that, but I think it's because I just didn't like the weapons on the Ao Jun and I wanted the Viper that came with that. Never mind, I bought the Viper later. After opening up the rest of the keys and sorting out my inventory a little bit, I was finally able to start playing again and keep leveling up to try and get to my goal to unlock Mark II purchases. The robot I just bought, called the Jaeger, was probably the biggest mistake I've made so far because I didn't use it very much and I didn't really like the robot that much. Well, this robot might not have been the best robot. It still did me good. It had a shield and it allowed me to actually do decent damage without just dying instantly, which is a problem I was coming across because I was coming across players who were also spending money on the game. I will say I really did not like these weapons and I wanted something a bit longer range, and that was my biggest problem with this guy. But on the other hand, the Ao Jun with the Vipers, absolutely insane. Dude, I was getting like 8-9 kills a game just with the Ao Jun with the Viper. The Ao Jun does a ton of damage because when you fly, it shoots fire at other robots. But the Vipers also do a decent bit of damage, but they have a damage over time effect, which is really good and actually did a lot more damage than I thought it would. At around level 21, my gambling addiction got me and I bought keys. I'm not proud of this, but opening the keys was a big dopamine hit. After opening all those chests, I got my inventory all sorted around and played a few games. But honestly, I like the robots I already had better, but I did get a few new weapons for some of my robots. Actually, right around here, I was getting quite bored. I just couldn't get myself motivation to keep doing this, even though I was spending money on the game. I had spent so much time and I still couldn't buy Mark II guns and robots. At least that's what I thought until I saw this offer, and then I immediately bought it. I actually got really excited because of this, because I really wanted to get that offer on my free-to-play account, but it's free-to-play, so I couldn't get it. The robot I just bought was the Typhoon Mark II, and it's one of my favorite robots in the game. It has an effect that locks the enemy down and does an EMP so they can't use their abilities. And pair that with the weapons it came with that do a ton of damage, it's just really good overall. Now, I love the Typhoon, I really do. But I found another offer in the shop that I could not pass up, the Ophion Mark II, which is yet again one of my favorite robots in the game. The Ophion Mark II, similar to the Ao Jun, flies, but the Ophion has a purple shield which blocks all incoming damage, but makes it even better. Although it does have its weaknesses, like there's basically no defense when you land. But if you stay behind cover, fly, and shoot enemies the entire time, it is absolutely amazing and can just do everything. Honestly, so far this has been going really well. I've leveled up pretty fast, I've gotten a lot of progression, I've got a ton of robots I can use that are fun to use as well. Sadly, I never got a Vector or anything like that. That would have been really cool, but I'm just not that lucky, I guess. But Titans, that's the biggest problem I was facing. It could kill all of my robots, especially when I came across a really good Titan or really high level Titan. If you paid close attention, because I didn't really show it much yet, but I was still using the base Titan in the video, not leveled up at all, and I didn't have anything to use to level it up because I didn't get any platinum from any of my purchases. My solution? Scour the shop and find a good Titan to buy. The Titan I got came with an Anguisher and 2 Ruiners. I didn't really know what these weapons were, but honestly, I am not a big fan of them. You have to get super close, and I just don't like that style of play. After I finished getting the Titan and getting it set up and getting all my hanger figured out, I didn't really buy anything after that. Like, I was doing pretty good on my own. I bought a few keys and got some Titan weapons, but other than that, that's all. Overall, I had a ton of fun making this challenge. My wallet may be hurting a bit, but I still had tons of fun. And I have 2 announcements. I know a lot of you guys were asking to friend me in the comments, so I'm going to put my name and my stuff on here, just on the screen, so you guys can add me. Also, I made a clan, so if you guys want to join, that'd be awesome. From now on, my goal is to post once a week on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and show your support in the comments.